Hello investors, welcome to Chart Shastra where investing is made simple with the help of charts. Today is day 91 of our 100-day price action challenge and you can see that there is a lot of green on my screen. So what's happening in the market? Yesterday there was a very huge fall and today there was a recovery. So do you want to trust this rally? Because it's been very long time, because the last time the bounce happened somewhere around here for the first time, the second time it happened here, third time it happened here, fourth time it happened here. So even on the fifth time, do you want to trust the market? I really don't want to unless it closes above this trend line. Obviously, this is the price shock happening here, and I have seen few stocks today belonging to NBFCs, belonging to chemical agro names, which and hospital names, which have sharply recovered. In fact, it was just like a blip happened yesterday. So I would closely be watching these names, but not all names are as good as these names. So they are slowly recovering there yet. And coming to the Nifty Junior 50, look at here, there is still few much gap. Almost the gap has been filled today. That's a good sign as of now. But there is much gap left on the Nifty 100 too. The same thing happened on the mid caps too. You can see here, right? It has tried to fill the gap here. The same thing happened on the small cap as well as micro. Looks like it is clear price shock happened yesterday. But the situation has not yet improved in the market, although the VIX is down 10%, but it is still high. It is at 20. So please be careful with that. Again, gold started to move up. As of now, it is consolidating. It needs some consolidation here for another move here. Silver, there is a lot of selling happened here, lot of overhead supply here. Look at the volumes here. Huge volumes have been sold out on the silver. Coming to the banks, again, very good recovery happened on the banks, especially on the private banks and PSU banks too. PSU banks recovered very strong, but you know that PSU banks are very volatile. Hence, they would be acting something like this. IT is also up 1.76% because from this point onwards, it was almost down 25% in last 29 sessions. So obviously it needs some kind of bonds, but please be careful because the same kind of bonds happened somewhere around here, and from that point onwards, IT was down almost 20%. The same thing happening on the auto space too, but I don't feel like auto has formed its bottom yet. It needs some consolidation here. Reality stocks up again 2.45%, but I won't trust this. These are very volatile sector as of now. Pharma is also looks very choppy on the chart as of now. Infrastructure is trying to recovery, closing the gap here. FMCG is acting actually FMCG is chart looks much cleaner than other charts, but again, lot of overhead supply from all this point you can see here, right? Telecom stocks again, especially Airtel, the way Airtel is holding up, it's really surprising me. I really love the start of the Airtel. We will do that in the daily 100 analysis. Healthcare stocks are also trying to recover. Media is up 5% almost. That's a very strong bounce. It has literally closed this entire gap and almost looks like it is immune from the from the from tariffs. Metals looks like there is a big void left here. It needs to be filled as soon as the possible. Otherwise, it would be structural damage for this sector. Coming to the daily 100 charts, Reliance still needs to close about 1200. HDFC Bank, it has taken support at this 50-day moving average. Now it needs some consolidation. Let the price absorb all the shock happening on the market. TCS needs some consolidation here. Looks like it is a very big bounce, and we can say that there has been a short covering happening here. So not yet, not there yet. But look at it. Did not even flinch yesterday. Very strong. Still, it needs to close. It is taking some time here. Looks like the market condition is the only thing which is holding back the Airtel. ICICI Bank, not much of a great chart. It has become choppier. It was good all the way up here, but again, this price shock has disturbed the entire SBI, very strong recovery, very almost reached the other day's low. So that's a very good recovery. Infosys also trying to recover because from this point itself, Infosys was down 20%. So this kind of pullback is completely natural because the price needs to come back to its moving averages, or either moving averages needs to come back to the price. This is called mean reversion. So we want the mean reversion, but look at Bajaj Finance. It quickly bounced yesterday at the 50-day moving average, and even today, look at it. It has tried to close above this mini flag pattern. That's how the strong name should look like. Even the volumes are also decent today. Hindustan Unilever, all the FMCG stocks are trying to move up as of now because obviously they are the defense names as of now. So market straight away goes to the defense during the time of some kind of crisis. ITC also try to move up, but the closing is that great, not that great. LIC is still much weaker here. L&T needs to close at least above this 3,200 level as of now. Not a great chart. The structure has broken already. I'm a little bit disappointed with Kotak because there isn't no sharp recovery. Look at Bajaj Finance, how fast it has recovered. Even SBI has also recovered very fast, but Kotak has still left this gap. So looks like it might need some more time because the stock has rallied very much and has been staying very strong here. Sun Pharma, very choppy name as of now. HCL Tech, just like Infosys, very lot of selling happened, lot of overhead supply here. Maruti, not much of a great chart. I would be ignoring auto names for a few more days. Let me just hide this indicator so we can see. NTB is acting very well. See, this is what I am talking about. Like I've told you, right? There are few names which have literally felt like nothing has happened. This was just a blip. So let's kindly forget this candle on NTPC. So if you are now taking the trades, how you need to look at this as of now? You should only take this as the stop loss 3.4. This you need to consider as the price shock because the same thing happened here on the election day too. See, this was the price shock happened after the event is finished. Again, everything came back to normal, and from this point, it started correcting. Ultratech Cement, it is really holding up well. Cement stocks are doing fantastically well in this recent mayhem. Axis buying not there yet, still much volatile. Mahindra and Mahindra lost its charm. The longer it stays below this 2600 level, the more confirmed that it is heading down. Bajaj Finserv, just like Bajaj Finance, trying to move up. Good attempt here. ONGC trying to move up, but again, very long kind of selling happened here. Hindustan Aeronautical, now it is actually the real test. If it is the really strong name, it would very soon close above this 4400 level, but looks like it might need some more time here. Power grid, look at here. Look at power grid. It did not even got impacted yesterday, only down 1.5%. That's how a strong name should look like. Looks like I'm willing. I'm closely watching because NTPC, now power grid, they are acting very strong. Titan strongly up 3.3%, highest volume in quarter. Maybe some kind of business update. I think yes, some kind of business update has happened here. Very good. Adani Enterprises still needs to recover here, needs to come back here. DMart acting really well. Like I've told you, FMCG stocks are acting really good, but upper DMart it needs to close above this level. That's where I would be closely watching it. Wipro not there yet much. A lot of overhead supply left here. Adani Ports not looking that great as of now. See, it has disturbed the entire structure. Let's wait for this 1212 level again. JSW Steel, I know, please avoid metals. Earlier, I used to say please avoid IT stocks. Now, please include autos and metals into that list. Not a good time here. Please don't try to pick the value buying here because you never know what could happen to these sectors. Coal India again trying to recover, not as good as Power Grid or NTPC, but still trying to make an attempt. Look at Asian Paints, even Berger Paints on mid cap segment looks really good. Probably it is because of low crude oil prices. Because again, the last time too something similar happened here, but again it failed down. So please be careful here. Let it close, let it close. If you want some more confirmation, I can draw another line here, which is 24.25. It is hardly 1% away from this line, but again, gives us more confirmation, right? Tata Motors trying to recover the gap here, close the gap, but again, needs to consolidate here. It needs to try to form a bottom. Nestle again consolidating FMCG is long consolidation. Bajaj Auto trying to fill the gap. There is much gap left here. See, you notice the difference between stronger names and weaker names. Stronger names usually fill the gap very fast. Weaker names might take some more time. Adani Power, very good, quickly came back to its previous level. Looks like it doesn't want to go down anymore. At least that is clear from this chart as of now. Bharat Electronics quickly moved up. See, that's a good chart. That's what I want in a stock. It was just like a blip happened yesterday. Did not, nothing much changed. If you just forget this candle, it is simple another normal day. Tomato is becoming interesting. It is getting tighter and tighter. Let's really hope that it moves up. People call this as the descending triangle pattern. It could go either way. It could either break down huge or it could break out up huge. So it all it needs is a good, very, very, very strong factor. This could be either your earnings or some business update. Trend did not even recover. See, yesterday it was down 15%. Now it is flat. Looks like there is no buying happening on the trend. So that's clearly evident that it is very weak. Look at Indigo. I think my all time favorite stock, Indigo on the large cap Nifty 100 stock. See, it made a new high today. Look at the chart. It did not even care about what's happening around the world, and this was just a blip. It opened here and quickly closed around this level, and today it made a new high. That's how a strong name should look like. This is something you need to have in your watch list. These are the stocks which protect your portfolio on the downside. Very strong name: Kotak Mahindra, Indigo, Bajaj Finance. These are the stocks I would be closely watching. IOC also now recovered very well. It is trying to form a bottom here, at least that is evident on the chart. Varun Beverages to very quick recovery. I am little surprised with Varun Beverages strength here. Trend did not move up, but Varun Beverages quickly recovered. That's a good thing for Varun Beverages. Grasim, obviously cement stocks are doing well, now trying to move up. Siemens, yesterday it was a split action happened here, so nothing major improvement on Siemens. Tata still are trying to close the gap, but metals looks very weak as of now. IRFC, nothing much happening here. DLFC, reality was up, but it couldn't fill the gap here. Vedanta, not good, not at all good as long as it is below 400. SBI Life, it got disturbed. It was in a very good uptrend, but got disturbed here. HDFC Life, see, that's the difference here. Another tight consolidation forming up. I can notice this little thing. Let's wait. Interesting chart. PDLite 2 trying to move up. Probably again because of low crude oil, the raw material cost might decrease, hence the margin might improve. That's the whole assumption behind these moves. Adani Green not well. TV Slab very weak as of now, but eventually closed out the gap and came back to its previous level, and even HR Motors too. Fantastic job by HR Motors. We can just simply draw a line here, but it is very choppy name, and also autos are not favoring as of now. JIOFIN, after a very long time, it is trying to form a bottom here. Let's wait and see. Needs to close about this 50-day. Hindalco not good. PFC still a lot of supply, needs to close about this 433. Hyundai again, auto names they got severely impacted here. Ambuja Cement, see the cement stocks quickly went back to their previous level. Tech Mahindra not good. Bajaj holding. This stock, the structure has I don't like this structure anymore. It closed below this level, so I'm going to. This used to be a strong name, but I don't think I'm going to change my view on Bajaj Holding. Not good anymore. Shriram Finance making its attempt. Look at the volumes, very high volumes, trying to move up. So let's wait and see. LDIM not a great chart. Chola, after a very long time, yesterday I was actually disappointed with Chola because it shouldn't have corrected this much. But with today closing, it's a good. So overall, on a weekly time frame, it didn't much anything happened. Just taken a supported 200-day moving average. Decent. BPCL is also trying to form a bottom that's clearly evident. So all these oil names are getting some kind of benefit. I think there was some cylinder. I think that's the thing, I guess. LPG, they got some 50 rupees increase. Bank of Baroda really well. I did not expect this. So probably on the PSU banking names, SBI and Bank of Baroda is something I am closely watching out. Oh, Britannia, another interesting chart. So finally, there is some hopes at the bottom of the charts too. Godrej Consumer, see, it is also trying to fill the gap. That's really interesting. So let's wish all the best for Godrej Consumer Products. Tata Power not there yet. Lodha not there yet. TVS Motor very choppy. Ignore this. Gale is also trying. Tipla not good, but finally closed above this range. It might needs to close above this 1555 to come under my radar. Indian hotels, I thought it would recover very fast considering the other things. So it is taking its time. So let us give some more time to it. Foreign Pharma did not even got impacted here. That's a very strong name, but again, a very, very, very large cap name, very least volatile stock, I guess. Throughout this entire journey, look at here, it did not even correct this entire journey. Punjab National Banks to again making an attempt to close above this. So overall, looks like the PSU banks are acting well. So all this is because of some probably business updates. Let's really expect that the next quarter would be really good for PSU banks. Cement again almost back to its previous highs. I'm watching this very closely. Now probably it is consolidating. A little more consolidation for 2 to 3 days would be really good for Cement. EBB not good chart. Tata Consumer to see yesterday, it went all the way up here but got disturbed. Look at here. Again back to normal. This was just a blip. Looks like a very good chart. REC not doing great. Even United Spirits did not got even affected because why would an alcohol company got affected by US tariffs? So Adani Energy Solution trying to recover here. Bajaj Housing Finance not there yet. All other, I think Aadhar Housing Finance is really doing well, but why? Why does? I think probably it's the valuation, I guess. Apollo Hospital slowly moving up. All the hospitals are doing really up well. Look at Narayana Hrudayala, look at Kim's Hospital, look at Rainbow Hospitals, look at Apollo Hospitals, Max Healthcare, Aster DM Healthcare. All these stocks are really doing up very well in such market conditions. Focus on hospital names. Dr. Reddy is not good. Havells not there yet. ICICI Lombard going sideways. JSW Energy still a lot to recover. PG Power not doing that interesting. Zydus also, the structure got disturbed here itself. See, I don't like this chart anymore. This is not something I want on Zydus. Jindal Steel again, lot of gap here needs to fill that gap. Motherson Sumi, very weak name. Avoid this name. NAUKRI not doing well as of now. IT itself is not in a good condition. Canara not there yet. Look at Bank of Baroda. Look at Punjab National Bank. I think Canara is lagging a little bit here. Dabur lost its charm because of that weak earnings update, I guess. Bosch also, please avoid this name, not looking good. iPro again, not good. Swiggy also not doing well. Hero MotoCorp not doing well. And IndusInd, as usual, it is going sideways. So that's it for the 100 stocks today. I think that a few stocks are really setting up well, while a few stocks, the major concern is not yet resolved. There is still kind of volatility because imagine if today in US market it corrects again 3 to 4%, we would be definitely seeing a gap down again, a huge selling tomorrow. So please refrain from taking positions. It pays you. It helps you a lot if you just sit on the sidelines and do nothing in this market condition. So thanks a lot for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.